Alright, so who's he have us talking to? I think we're done with it. Right. Now we gotta go to the Lancer's Guild. Everything's still going okay with the stream? Hearing me okay? Hearing the game okay? Still doesn't look like I've dropped any frames today, which is cool. Looks good. Thank you. Is the game sound, are all the game sounds okay? Anything I should adjust, do you think? Ooh, it's the Lancers Guild. Enjoying the voice acting? Trying to make it a little more exciting for you guys. Ooh. Everybody's so much bigger than me. Yeah, I love the voice acting. Awesome. Glad you like it. Trying to produce some good content for you guys. Keep coming back and supporting me. Very steady, look good. Awesome. Jeez, we got another one to do. Oh, what are we gonna do for Jillian? Everything seems okay on my end. I'm cooking dinner right now, so I'm AFK mostly, but I can hear and see. Good. What are you cooking for dinner? And do you have enough for everybody, or what? I mean, you know, I'm kind of hungry. Looks normal to me. You know the short thing. That's right. Definitely. Oh, I'll see. Welcome to the Lancers. No, I'm not gonna use that one. Nope. Welcome to the Lancers Guild. I see you brought your own spear. Making a larger pot of tomato meat sauce for pasta. Nice. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool of hunting, and with game ever plentiful in the Twelveswood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalized at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistal, nigh on a century past. You're welcome to have some if you can make it over here before I eat it all. Whew, you're a little far. I don't think I can do it. But I'm very sad about it. I hope you enjoy it. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive, but also continue to evolve. There you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you have a will to enlist, speak with me again, and we can begin the enrollment procedures. Yeah. Then we got the blue, because that's going to open up some new class stuff. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? To warn you, I go heavy on the garlic. I do love garlic. It doesn't always like me, though. Julian wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Lancers Guild. Excellent. I shall let the Guildmaster Ywain know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our guildmaster awaits you there. All right. Let's go do some training. Wayne, the guildmaster. Really met adventurer? Understand you wish to learn the lances out under our roof? Though you have doubtless brandished a spear before this day, and perhaps even in earnest, you still have a long way to go before you can call yourself a lancer in sooth. In my capacity as guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. It transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we lancers forego blade, favoring armor of leather or chain, such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly, decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in farmers' hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that the lance alone does not lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pass the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Sure. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. But I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Wayne, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I hereby assign you your first task, a trial to be precise. In order to develop an affinity for your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you ought to go forth and brandish your spear with reckless abandon. The squirrels, ladybugs, and funguas that roam just outside the city should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let's say, 3 of each, and then report back to me. Nice. Everyone here has such varying accents. It's very interesting. I bet you guys didn't know that. Some of you have played this before, and you may not have noticed how diverse this town is. All right. So we could go back to Miyun, the Caroline Canopy. We also need to go out and do some slaying. How am I going to remember all of them? Not. So they may get even more diverse the longer we play. Doop doop doop. Oh, we can sprint too. Go a little bit faster. Excuse me, coming through. Hi everybody. Oh, there's a little slime. Ooh. Sounds good. Great. Glad you're enjoying it. Do do do. Hey, Miyun. I just gotta remember her voice. The conjuring hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. I think it's a short joke. I don't appreciate that. You know, I'm an adventurer just like everybody else. You know, just because I'm smaller maybe doesn't mean I'm less of an adventurer. So you need to hold off on the short jokes. I'm just saying. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It's best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may be. Yeah, you tell her. That's right. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Seven. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Complete. Yes. That's 2 down. Woo, ding. Leveled up. We're level 3. We can like conquer the world now. Nothing can stop us. So she did not have a follow-on class for us, for her quest. So let's go do our class quest. The Way of the Lancer. I think whoops. Okay, the Lancer. Go to our map. We'll look for the squirrels. Oh, we need to go backwards. Go to the central shroud. Right? So this is us right there. New Gridania. We're facing that way. I'm gonna go this way. We'll just turn this bus around. Go this way. We only have one little combat ability. True thrust. Up. Up. Lieutenant guy keeps moving around. Ooh, mapping the realm, Central Shroud. Got an achievement, chat. Battle. Right-click on a target to switch to active mode and ready auto attack. Approach and face the target to start the battle. 2 rotating arrows will appear over the target you are currently attacking. Various actions, such as spells and weapon skills, can be performed by clicking the icons located in the hotbar on the bottom of your screen. These actions can also be initiated using the shortcut keys indicated in the upper left-hand corner of each icon. Most actions require magic points to execute, in addition to having recast times of various lengths. Detailed information on action can be viewed by mousing over its icon. Disciples of magic and disciples of war who specialize in ranged attacks, such as archers, are best suited to fighting their targets from a distance. The range and radius of an action can be confirmed in the help window. Achievements. Congratulations, you have just received your first achievement. Achievements are earned by reaching certain milestones during your adventures in Eorzea. And there are achievements for just about everything, from leveling classes and uncovering locations to defeating enemies and earning guild. There are also rewards granted upon attaining certain achievements. Some of these include rare weapons and armor. Others include titles, which can be added to your display name to showcase your greatness. Pretty great, chat. Pretty great. All right. Let's go do this thing. So, there's some squirrels. Hey, little Sprouts. How you doing? Hi, Sprouts. So, now, when it says slay squirrels and ladybugs, sure it doesn't really mean slay. I mean, I'm sure this little spear of ours, this pointy guy, I'm sure there's like a stun mode or stun setting or something. Sure, we're really just, putting them to a little sleepy time and capturing them so they can be relocated. So they're not a nuisance to the area. Now we'll move them to a farm up north where they have more room to run around. So we're not gonna slay these little animals. We're just knocking them out and moving them to a better place. Yeah. So that's all we're doing. Don't worry. It's making them go sleepies. Yeah, that's all. Experience points. In the event multiple solo players attack the same target, the player who attacks first will always receive 100% of the experience points and items dropped. The players who follow will be rewarded based on their contribution to the battle. If you see a fellow player in need of a hand, do not hesitate to lend yours. Okay, sure. Binding items. An item you have equipped is now bound to you. It can no longer be traded or put up for sale in the markets. Most items can be sold and traded freely before they are used in battle, crafting, or gathering. This is true regardless of whether or not they have been equipped. However, performing one of these three actions after equipping a new piece of gear will bind the item to you, preventing future trade or sale to other players. NPC shops will still purchase bound items. Okay. Sleepy time. Yeah, just go sleepies. Yeah, sleepy time, little squirrel. It's okay. We're just taking you to a nicer place. Sleepy time. Sleepy time, little ladybug. Sleepy time. And I'm hitting the 1 key to hit my ability. So the numbers above here tell you what key you can hit to activate it. And target. You can either click on something to target it or click away to untarget it. Or you can do tab targeting. Hitting the tab key will usually highlight the nearest thing in front of you, which can be dangerous in a dungeon. So you definitely want to make sure, or in a group of enemies, so you definitely want to make sure you're attacking the right thing. Boop. All right, so we got our squirrels and our ladybugs. And now we need the funguar. Funguar. Everyone. Hey, funguar. Time to go sleepies. Night night. See you in your new home. Funguar. Boop. So this plays kind of like most MMOs. But if you've played another MMO, you'll probably be pretty familiar with how things work in this one. Alright. So we got our little quest done. Hey, Jillian. It's called the Rainbow Bridge for their new home. Everybody likes rainbows, right? Maybe it's the double rainbow bridge. Oh, now we're in Gridania at night. Pretty. Doo. Cool. What's it look like up here? We gotta go back to the Lancers Guild now. Well, I think there's other Aetherites around I'm supposed to be clicking on too. Like, I think there's one over here. We'll get that. So if you pick up the smaller Aetherites that are around town, then it'll allow you to warp around town really fast too. This one. And you just go up and right click on them and you start attuning to them. Now we could teleport to the Archers Guild pretty fast. Travel throughout the city can be retrieved by simply placing your hand upon Aetherite shards. Ethernet. Tuning with the shard has granted you access to the city gates or city-state's Aethernet. Aethernet can be used for quick intracity travel. Cool. For all wild forms or wildlife forms. Yeah. They go to the Rainbow Bridge. Hey everybody, excuse me. Coming through. Oh, there's a little dude. Solus. Ooh, kitty. Meow. Aw. I think there's a thing out here too. Click on that. Quick. Yeah. Well, so the little Solus thing is actually a little pet. Oh, another kitty. Hi, kitty. Meow. Where you going, kitty? Aw. Excuse me, miss. What's that? Ooh. Hey, buddy. What? You got a pyramid walking around behind you? No. Doo. We're so cute. I love us. Annie. Oh, there's a little Aetherite shard. Talk to our buddy in here. Wrenchy. So you are back. I trust you have learned something of the essence of our art. A lancer learns best when he is doing each thrust, making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time. And never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. I would have you take with you this hunting log. It bears the names of the creatures against which a lancer might hone his skills. To be sure, there is no single way to master our art. The log serves to guide you should you find yourself in need of direction. That will be all for the present. Now take up your weapons, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. Lancer quest will be available from Yuan upon reaching level 5. Great. Ding! Leveled up! Hunting log obtained. Okay. Combos. Melee-oriented classes such as Gladiator and Marauder can chain together their weapon skills to deal additional damage or inflict additional enfeeblements to their targets. This is known as a combo. Combos are not available to Pugilists as this melee class employs a unique weapon skill chaining. If a weapon skill can be chained with another, it will be indicated in the weapon skill's help text under combo action. In the case of Warple Thrust, which we just learned, if executed immediately after True Thrust, the potency will be increased. Some weapon skills must be delivered from a specific direction to maximize their damage. The weapon skill can be chained into a combo. Its hotbar icon will be outlined with a flashing yellow border. The border will fade if the weapon skill is not used within a certain amount of time. Learn which weapon skills chain together to maximize your battle efficiency. Okay. Using items. Some items can be used, granting various effects such as instant hit points, restoration, attribute boosts, and more. Using an item is as simple as selecting Use from the item subcommands. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until the timer has expired. Items you use often can be set to your hotbar for easy access. Okay. Log. The hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. By completing these tasks, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu or by pressing H on your keyboard. Once the log is open, select the class and difficulty to view the available challenges for that rank. Each challenge is marked with a class name and number, such as Lancer 01. Below that name and number, you will find the target as well as how many of the target you must defeat. Hovering over the target name will display one of the areas in which the target can be located. Targets indicated in your hunting log will have a special icon above their display name, making it easier to locate the creatures. Yeah, so your hunt log can be pretty important, especially if you're leveling more than one class at a time, because it's a really good experience. So. All right, so we got to hit level 5 real fast.